Chapter 1: The Unseen Battle. Have you ever pondered about the silent battles fought by one in every 26 individuals in the United States? These are battles waged against epilepsy. Epilepsy, a neurological disorder characterized by recurrent seizures, is more common than you might think. It doesn't discriminate, affecting people of all ages, races, and social classes. It's an invisible war, fought inside the intricate battlefield of the human brain. These internal conflicts often go unnoticed, making them all the more daunting for those who must face them. Imagine a storm, but not one you can see or hear. It's a tempest that rages within, its lightning strikes disrupting the electrical activity of the brain. This is the reality for those living with epilepsy. They face unpredictable seizures, some experiencing them daily, others sporadically. The unpredictability of these seizures adds to the burden, casting a shadow of uncertainty over their everyday lives. Yet, the physical challenges are just one aspect of epilepsy. There's an emotional battle too, a fight against misconceptions, prejudice, and stigma. Despite advancements in science and medicine, epilepsy remains shrouded in mystery for many. It's often misunderstood, sometimes feared, and unfortunately still stigmatized. This stigma can lead to social isolation, affecting personal relationships, educational opportunities, and employment prospects. But it's not just about the struggle. It's also about the resilience of those facing epilepsy, their courage in the face of adversity. Each seizure, each hurdle, each misconception they overcome is a testament to their strength. Their battles may be unseen, but their bravery is undeniable. Yet, the reality remains that for many, epilepsy is a daily fight for normalcy. It's a struggle to live life on one's terms, to not be defined by a medical condition. It's a fight often fought in the shadows, and seen by the world, but felt deeply by those who wage it. Epilepsy isn't just a medical condition. It's a daily fight for normalcy, a fight often fought in the shadows. Chapter 2: Triumphs in the Darkness. But in the face of adversity, there are those who rise, those who triumph over epilepsy. In every corner of the world, there are unsung heroes who, despite grappling with epilepsy, have managed to tap into an unexpected source of strength, something we call dark motivation. It's the ability to transform pain and struggle into an empowering force, a driving energy that propels them towards victory. This is their story. Take, for instance, the tale of a young woman named Lily. Diagnosed with epilepsy at the tender age of 7, Lily faced the challenges of her condition with an unwavering spirit. The seizures, the stigma, the isolation, they were tough, but they didn't break her. Instead, she harnessed her experiences, using them as fuel to educate others about epilepsy. Today, Lily is a passionate advocate for epilepsy awareness, using her journey to inspire those walking a similar path. Then there's Sam, a brilliant researcher who himself lives with epilepsy. Refusing to be defined by his condition, Sam took his personal battle into the lab, dedicating his life to finding a cure. His resilience and dedication have not only advanced our understanding of epilepsy, but also served as a powerful testament to the indomitable human spirit. And we cannot forget Ava, a mother, a fighter, an epilepsy warrior. Her son's diagnosis pushed her into the shadows of fear and uncertainty, but it was in this darkness that she found her strength. She became a beacon in her community, raising funds for research, providing support for other families, and spreading hope where it was most needed. These are but a few examples of the countless individuals who have triumphed over epilepsy. Their courage and resilience serving as a shining testament to the power of dark motivation. Their journeys, fraught with challenges, have not just inspired others, but have sparked a global conversation about epilepsy, breaking down stigmas and fostering a supportive community. Their victories are not just personal, but a beacon of hope for others fighting the same battle. Chapter 3: The Dawn of Hope. In the midst of darkness, there is always a dawn of hope. And in the world of epilepsy, this hope comes in the form of scientific advancements and innovative treatment options. Every day, researchers across the globe are working tirelessly to unlock the mysteries of epilepsy, to better understand its causes, and to develop more effective therapies. Imagine a world where a diagnosis of epilepsy no longer means a lifetime of seizures. A world where epilepsy is not a barrier, but a hurdle that can be overcome. This is the world that researchers are striving to create. In recent years, we've seen promising developments. New medications are proving more effective and have fewer side effects, providing better control of seizures for many individuals. In addition, advances in surgical techniques are offering hope to those for whom medication isn't enough. These techniques are becoming increasingly precise, targeting the exact area of the brain where seizures originate, and often resulting in a significant reduction of seizure frequency and intensity. Beyond medications and surgeries, there's also ongoing research into dietary therapies, neuromodulation devices, and even gene therapies, all aimed at providing more personalized and effective treatment options. But while these advancements provide a beacon of hope, they also underscore the critical need for continuous research. The reality is that epilepsy is a complex condition with many unknowns. It's a puzzle that we're still putting together piece by piece. And this is where the need for funding comes in. Every dollar invested in epilepsy research brings us closer to finding the missing pieces, to understanding the full picture of epilepsy. It's an investment not just in science, but in hope. These advancements are more than just scientific breakthroughs. They are symbols of hope for a brighter future, for a world where epilepsy is no longer a life sentence, but a condition that can be effectively managed or even cured. Every new discovery, every breakthrough brings us a step closer to a world free from epilepsy. Chapter 4: Power of Action. The power to effect change lies within us all. Picture this for a moment: a world where epilepsy is well understood, where stigma is a thing of the past, and where innovative treatments are accessible to all. Sounds like an ambitious dream, right? But here's the interesting part: it's a dream within reach. It's a reality that can be actualized, not by some distant, elusive entity, but by you, by me, by all of us. Now, you might be wondering, how can I contribute? I'm glad you asked. There are numerous epilepsy support organizations that are doing remarkable work in the areas of research, advocacy, and patient support. These organizations are not just looking for financial donations, although those are certainly welcome. They're also in need of people who can give their time and energy, people who are willing to step into the arena and join the fight. So, consider volunteering. You might help organize a fundraising event, lend a hand at a local support group, or use your voice to advocate for better epilepsy care and treatment. Every act, no matter how small, contributes to the larger goal of eclipsing epilepsy. And let's not underestimate the power of collective action. When we come together, we create a ripple effect. Each individual effort amplifies the other, leading to a wave of change that is far greater than the sum of its parts. This is not just about changing the life of a single person living with epilepsy, but about transforming the entire landscape of how epilepsy is perceived and treated. The power of action is not just in doing, but in inspiring others to do. So, share your journey. Let your actions serve as a beacon of hope, a signal to others that they too can make a difference. Remember, every step taken, every dollar donated, every hour volunteered brings us closer to our goal. And while the journey may be long, the power of action assures us that it's not a solitary journey. We are in this together. Together, we can turn the tide in the battle against epilepsy. Chapter 5. The Transformative Power of Dark Motivation. In the fight against epilepsy, dark motivation fuels a transformative power. It's this very power that has guided us through our journey today. Exploring the unseen battles, the triumphs in darkness, the dawn of hope, and the immense power of action. Dark motivation, as we've learned, is not about despair or surrender. It's about channeling the challenges, the pain, the fear, into a force for change. It's about taking the misunderstood and stigmatized nature of epilepsy and using it as a catalyst to drive awareness, empathy, and action. Think about the inspiring stories we've shared today. Individuals who, despite the physical and emotional trials of living with epilepsy, have shown incredible courage and resilience. Their journeys illuminate the path for others, sparking a chain reaction of understanding and compassion. And then there's the dawn of hope. The latest advancements in epilepsy research and treatment options are nothing short of a beacon of hope. These scientific strides are only possible because of the collective drive to change the narrative, a drive fueled by dark motivation. But it's not just about the individuals living with epilepsy or the scientists working tirelessly to find better treatments and ultimately a cure. It's about all of us. The power of action is in our hands. Whether it's supporting epilepsy research, getting involved with support organizations, or advocating for those living with epilepsy, our actions can make a difference. We are part of a larger community, and it's this sense of unity that amplifies the transformative power of dark motivation. It's about turning adversity into advocacy, fear into fortitude, and ignorance into understanding. So, let's not shy away from the dark. Let's embrace it. Let's use it to fuel our motivation to make a difference. Because in the fight against epilepsy, it's this dark motivation that has the power to unite us, to drive us forward, and to bring about positive change. Harness the power of dark motivation, and together we can eclipse epilepsy.